The content in heaven can change the content of your circumstance. Regardless of what type of problem you're going through, I truly believe that God can change your circumstance very quickly. If you can believe God now, you can receive your breakthrough now. The content that are in heaven can change your circumstance very, very quickly. It doesn't matter what size of your circumstance or what is the size of your condition. I believe that God can turn your circumstance around very, very quickly. The Bible tells us that in 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 26, that Paul said, constantly I've been in danger. This is yet an apostle, and he was yet traveling from one location to another just to make something occur. I believe that there are many things right now within your life that you're trying to resolve, and I believe that your circumstance can be resolved if you just trust God and walk by faith and not by sight. Here in 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 26, the Apostle Paul had to travel from different places to different places just to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. God did not open the rivers for him. That Paul said that I came in contact with diverse rivers or different conditions that were trying to cause me to struggle. You're going through some things right now, and I know that your problem is a screener. Just think about this. Your problem is a screener. It's basically screening you just as if you're going through a job interviewing process, and you may be sitting by a table dealing with some type of screener. I believe that your condition is screening you for what's next. I believe what's next is blessed. I believe that the miracle that you're about to receive is about to change your life. This is 2018. Something got to give. Something has to turn. And I know that your circumstance will never, ever be the same. Think about this. Whenever you're going to do your tax, for example, you may find several preparers that may be reviewing your documentations or reviewing different things here. And I believe that God is using your problems just to review to see if you're qualified to receive the next blessing. In 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 26, the Bible tells us that Paul frequently had to cross rivers. You're in a circumstance right now. You're saying, God, I got to get over this circumstance. I got to get beyond this problem. I believe that God will help you to get beyond every negativity that you're going through. Bishop Noel Jones once said, don't take the negative negatively. It doesn't matter what you're seeing right now. I believe that your liquid depression can change. Paul had to overcome different rivers. Now think about this. He was not yet equipped to cross these rivers here in terms of having a ship. God did not give the Apostle Paul a miracle boat or some kind of raft to get over this river. It was not like Moses, where God told Moses to stretch forth your faith or your rod and pray over this river. Paul had to cross over different rivers. You're going through a problem right now, and you're saying, God, I don't know how I'm going to get past this river. I want you to know that your problem is a screener, and watch this. Your problem is also a vending machine, just like a vending machine where you have to pay a price in order to receive something. I believe that God is truly using your circumstance as a vending system just so that you can have your breakthrough. Your life is not going to break down. When Paul saw the rivers before him, he knew that he had to get past those rivers. You're going through something right now, and you just don't know how to get beyond that circumstance. I want you to know that the danger that you're seeing will not damage your future. That in 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 26, you can also share the link there on Facebook. Likewise, allow your family members and loved ones to see this. And if you need prayer, you can also call me on today, and that's 919-521-5383. I believe that your circumstance can be changed. Today is your day, and your name is written on your day. It doesn't matter what you're going through right now. Your circumstance can be changed. In 2 Corinthians, a matter of fact, you know, the Bible told us that he had to encounter dangers over and over again. It may appear as if you're repeating the same problem over and over again. God wants you to know that something good is going to come out of this. You're struggling back and forth to pay bills. You're struggling with your health, not sure what to do as a preacher. Think about the Apostle Paul being a preacher. He did not preach to the river, but he had to cross over it. I want you to get over everything that's trying to block you in today. What's blocking you today will not block you tomorrow. I believe that it's going to get so much better for you. And you have to know that your faith is going to cause you to come out of what you're going through. You're not going to be damaged because of the danger that you're going through. You're going through a very dangerous time, just like the Apostle Paul in 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 26. He had to trust God. You're in a time right now where you're saying, God, I just got to trust you more and more. I want you to hold on to God and know that God will never leave you, nor will he forsake you. Think about this. The Apostle Paul had to confront something. You're trying to avoid some areas within your life, and God is saying that's not the way how to do it. You got to face the fire. You got to face the river. There's a river that's in your life that you have to face. You're facing some type of liquid stress or some type of liquid depression. I want you to know that there's an answer to everything that you're going through. Your circumstance can be changed. The river was yet there. Just as if you're standing before something that's trying to prevent you from having your change. I believe that your change is in confronting everything that's trying to prevent you from having your blessing. Believers, I know that it's your time. I know that it's your time. You're praying for a change. And I know that your change starts now. Don't wait for tomorrow to get it right. I want you to confront everything right now that's trying to cause you to quit. I want you to confront every river within your life that's trying to cause you to fail. Think about the Apostle Paul. As a preacher, he had to believe. He made a list of things that he was yet going through. You have a long list of things within your life that are so much undone. You have so many things right now within your way that's trying to prevent you from having your blessing. Your life will never, ever be the same once you use your faith and cross your river. I'm Prophet Craig Smith, and that's all the time I have for now. I want you to tune in next time and allow God to move within your life.